From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaffner. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill here today, Dylan Cease. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
This one in the air, center field. Strong takes it in for the out. One down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game, but a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Sends it across to first. 2 away. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Trent Grisham at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arch.
Back here at Rogers Center, the lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Charles McAdoo next up for the Blue Jays. Whoa, they threw that one behind him. Hey! The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Jones drifts towards it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge. Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings over the top of that one. Cease, a 6'2 righty, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Got him swinging.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Oh!
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground, right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
Third baseman, Ryan.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. Bottom bottom of the second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. Springer matched a homer in his last game. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Caballero under it. 2 down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's out to center field. Grisham ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on down to the top of the third. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
That's a ball.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field. Lucas on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jose Caballero.
That's way outside. Ball one.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one inside, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Right in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh!
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Brian Weathers will get back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that is out of play. Got him. One gone here.
Gosh, here it is headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
That misses, and that's ball one.
No, that's a ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Bateman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. That's the third. And that is that. One left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Back now in Toronto. In now is the Yankees DH, Luis Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lucas under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Oh, challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And the 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. Quick toss to first. Ramos back in on a dive. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run homer, his 44th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
He was late there, strike one. 2 runs across in the inning, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop
George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Rib, but it curls foul. The 1-2. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
To the right side. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman Charles McAdoo.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there, but it's just out of reach.
He was all over that one. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Springer at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Strong on his way over, takes it in for the out.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Caballero, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
For the Yankees,
back to the top of the Yankee order, Ben Rice, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Tap foul at the plate. Clement over to first, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Foul ball there. Deal one. And a weak ground ball to the left side. McMahon fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
For the Blue Jays, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Home after the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
For the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. Guessless, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pet it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy.
Now pitching.
Matt Waldron on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Popped up. Clement under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Hit my line, pull the ball, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pitch stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there.
Grisham in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 62 also throwing.
No, that's low.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Next pitch is outside. And he swings through that one. And that's ball 4. Tried
ball
another
4.
knuckleball, but couldn't locate it.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Spencer Jones.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Man at first, one away. What a stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they go quietly there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Miles Strong.
No, that's high.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Brett Bateman.
No, that's a ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient. Here's the pitch count in this one.
Got him looking for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
In the air to left center. Ramos on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
George Lombard Jr.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Clement over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Oh!
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this
That's out the corner.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really important at bat coming up now.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Weathers departs, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Gary De Los Santos takes over on the mound. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now Ernie Clement.
0-1.
Yankees up by 3. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 4-2 now.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run shot.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nathan Lucas will hit next. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Tim Hill into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Fouled off to the right. Tied at 4. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andrés Jimenez.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now in 4-piece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Ripped on the ground to second. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Luis Garcia.
That's outside. Ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Elliot Ramos, 1 for 3.
That's the ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. The 1-0. On the ground to short. Jimenez to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing down the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off for Toronto, center fielder Miles Straw.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right side, hard hit. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Greg Bateman.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ball 2.
Cruz on the mound for the 70th time this season, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 2-0 is in for a strike. This one popped up. Caballero. And there's 2 down. So up next, Charles McAdoo. He's already homered in this game. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And foul ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Down in order go the Blue Jays. This game's all tied at 4. Back now in Toronto. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham. And fouled off. Four in the ninth. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Spencer Jones.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Rogers gives way. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Brendan Little.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with 3 passes this year.
Lombard, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 5-4.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. High to the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays 4. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, one-run game. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. And Captain Kirk goes deep. And we are all tied up.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Inside, ball one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line, and that's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. On the ground to third, McMahon.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Winning run. Second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now one miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Runner around third. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
She want to stay.